Welcome to Quantum Paranormal. This channel's second year began in June 2025. Here, a background in quantum physics and metaphysics is directed at spirit investigations. In addition to adding a few new locations this year, I'm also looking to mix in randonautica with my cemetery investigations. This channel is about sharing my experiences as they happen. I post short uncut videos. The only editing I do is to include feeds from apps and other equipment into the camcorder footage where they occur. Here you get my POV experience, including all of the quiet gaps between responses. I try not to interpret any responses that I may get. In most cases they can mean many different things. I do try to get related responses to give context to what comes through. In the end, I leave it to you, the viewer, to decide what, if anything, any of this means. Like most things in life, the journey is as important as the destination. This is not a monetized channel. I am not interested in being an internet personality. So, I do not ask anyone to like, comment and subscribe like most YouTube channels do. If any of that is useful to you, feel free to do so. Let's get on with this.
Okay, Seer is recording. Don't know if I'm going to have enough signal to get anything through that, but I do have it running. And GhostTube is running. And Spirit Talker is running. And already a picture. Thank you for that picture. You don't want to tell me what that picture is, then I'm going to go and turn the ceiling lights out. And we can start moving forward.
Obscurity.
Obscurity. Can you tell me what that refers to? I'm going to start off by going into infrared night vision and turning off the white lights. Okay. Now we're in sort of darkness, except for the infrared night vision. I did make sure that...
Smith.
Smith. Is that your name? Or perhaps your occupation? Well, thank you for talking to me. I do appreciate that. And I'm here for a short while, allowing anyone that wants to communicate with me to do so. There is a box just off in front of me and off to my left that's putting out energy. If anybody needs any extra energy, you should be able to get it from that. There's devices on the table in front of me. The one in the far corner is a lantern, which if you put energy
Anybody.
Anybody, yes, anybody can speak, if you wish to. Anyone who does not wish to speak can just ignore me, and I will only be here a short while, and then I will be passing along, and I won't even know you're here. And getting back to the devices on the table, all the way down that lantern has colored bands that will light up if you put energy into it. The device in the middle of the table in front of me has a white light that will light up if you get close to that metal antenna sticking up out of the middle of it.
To your right.
To my right. Okay, is that where you are? The stairs to go back up to the stage are to my right from where I'm sitting right now. You're telling me that you're to my right? And can you tell me who just spoke that to me? Can you tell me that? I'm pleased to see that I am getting some function of all these devices here. And just to recap one more time, this device...
Get away from here.
Why? Can you tell me what the problem is? What the issue is?
Across.
You got right and across. What is across? Is there something that's over there that I should know about? But again, to recap, this device over on the left side of this rig. Lets you send pictures through. The device right in the center here, directly in front of me, lets you build words. And this device towards the right side of this rig lets you pick words out of a list. No.
He is touching you.
He is. Is it over to my right? Well, that's okay. I'm not noticing that physically. But that's perfectly
Green
alright.
hair.
Green hair? What does that refer to? And can someone tell me what this picture that came through just a moment ago refers to? Is that picture something theater related, or is there some other message that is trying to be shared? I do appreciate the communications. I'm hoping I can get some follow-up on some of them.
Consciousness.
Consciousness. Yes. Everything is consciousness. I'm not sure what you're specifically referring to, but that's a very interesting word for what I'm doing. And thank you for that. And for those who may not be familiar with me, my name is Bill. I do some tech work here at the theater these days. Mostly lights, but also some other things. And in my spare time, I like to take every once in a while, get a few moments out to come down and see if anybody wishes to communicate.
Apologize.
Apologize for what? You're talking to me, or you're talking to someone else and just got picked up on this app? Can you explain that?
Affection.
Affection. Does that refer to a specific person? Can you tell me more about that? And the person who was talking to me about over to my right and across, and someone was touching me. Can you tell me who was touching me? Can you tell me his name?
Shot. Visit me.
I'm trying to visit you. This is the best I can. How else did you have another way you wanted me to visit you? And shot. Are you referring to shot? As in shot with a gun? Or shot as in a small glass with a drink? And who does that refer to? Oh. And thank you for that picture. Can anyone care to tell me what this picture was trying to represent? It is quite interesting. I'll have to look at that later when I get home a little closer.
A man here.
Okay. Are you referring to yourself? And is that the same man that was touching me on the right side? Or someone different? In any case, welcome. I appreciate your communicating with me. Can you tell me your name? Also, if anybody else can tell me, do you like it better conversing in the dark with the infrared night vision going, or does it prefer in the light? Or does it matter?
I'm feeling tired.
Feeling tired? You just need energy? Should be able to get energy from that box. Let me see if I can. There's a box right over there. You see where I'm pointing to with this light? You can get energy from that box if you want to. Anyone else here? Anything else you want to say?
I love to sing.
Oh, that's very interesting. Did you sing in the theater? Either in this theater or the opera house that was here before? Or do you just sing at home? Since we are in a theater, I was wondering if maybe that is someplace where you have been to sing before? See, my Seer app dropped out of record, so I had to put it back in. It's back on now.
Can you help me?
I don't know. Can you tell me what you need help with? Can you tell me what you need help with? I can see if I can help you. What kind of help do you need? Seems to be slowing down just a little bit here.
Absolutely. Reginald.
Reginald, hello. And absolutely, you're referring to my comment of it slowing down. Is there a reason for that? And thank you for that picture.
Ancient time.
Ancient time. When you say ancient time, you're referring to pioneer times or something similar to that? I did get a picture that came through of someone in a horse that looks like it might have been from quite a while ago. Are those two responses related, or are they two separate responses? Can you tell me?
Arrest.
Arrest. Were you arrested, or did something happen that resulted in someone being arrested that you know? Can you tell me more about that? And again, my name is Bill. And I just got here. I do welcome in the spirits that are hanging out in the theater right now from any part of the theater to come and visit with us. I'm currently under the stage, actually just off to the side, under the wing part of the stage. Another picture. trying to form. It looks like a document, maybe, of some sort. Thank you for that. I'll have to look at that more closely later too when it finishes forming. See if I can make out what that might be. But thank you for those who have communicated with me so far. Once again, this device.
This is secret.
What is secret? Can you tell me about what it is that's secret? Or what the nature of the secret is? I'm not sure what you're referring to by this is secret. In this device, on my left hand, allows you to send pictures through. This device here in the center, on the top of this rig, lets you build words. And this device over on the right side here, lets you pick words from a list. Can you tell me what kind of secret we're talking about? Or why it's secret? What the reason for that is? Again, I'm just here for anyone who wishes to communicate. If they have something that they want to communicate, to give them an opportunity to do that. Not asking anybody who does not want
Pray.
Pray. Pray for something in particular? Pray for someone in particular? Can you tell me who or what you want to have prayed for?
Year.
Year. Can you tell me what year it is for you? For me right now it's 2025. Can you tell me what year it is, or what year you remember?
I'll use my voice.
Okay. I'll listen.
Do you believe in us?
Of course I do. Why would I come down here trying to talk with you, or giving you a chance to talk, if I didn't?
I'm feeling tired.
Again? Did you try getting energy from that box? It's just over to the left, just a little bit ways in front of me. Did you try getting energy from there, see if that can help? And yes, I do believe in you.
Close.
Okay, do you mean close as in the opposite of open, or close as in nearby? Can you clarify that? And for the response about using your voice,
I want you to see me.
I would love to see you, but I don't know. I'm not very good with that with my physical eyes. It's possible the camera will pick you up if you're somewhere right in front of me. I'll have to see later. Or maybe you can send a picture through this device on the left. And whoever sent that picture through, thank you. It looks like a picture of a painting or something like that.
Emma.
Hello, Emma. Thank you for speaking to me. Is there anything that you wish to speak about? And then, for those of you who are talking about being heard directly and seen directly outside these devices, I'm not very good at that. Although we'll see if anything got picked up by these devices when I watch it back. But my physical eyes and my physical ears, I'm not very good at that. Again, these devices may have picked up something. I'll have to see. That is something that is possible. But at the very least right now, I'm glad that I have these 3 devices to allow things to be sent through. And also feel free to touch the metal rods coming up to that middle device. All it'll do is light up a light. It shouldn't affect you in any way, except for it just lights up that light and tells me that you're
Cat.
Cat. Did you used to have a cat? I'm not sure that anybody ever had a cat here in this building, but is that Emma? Is that you that had the cat? Is it the same person talking to me? Did you want to tell me something about the cat? No. I have about 10 minutes left in this session. I do appreciate those who are around and choosing to communicate. I always appreciate that, and I'm happy to make this available to you.
My name is Joseph.
Well, hello, Joseph. Did you used to live in this area, or did you used to work in either the theater, this theater, or the opera house that was here before? It is good to be speaking to you. It is a very special thing when I get the full response like that. Normally I can just get names come through, and you get a response that starts with "my name is." It is always especially interesting. It's the 4th time. You know, all the time I've been doing this is the 4th time that I've had a name come through in that way. And I do find that very interesting. And I do wish that someone would be able to use some of the devices that are off on that table in front of me, either the lantern or that smaller box with the antenna sticking up. As yet, no one has done that, and so it would be very interesting.
There's many others.
Many others here in the building? I have suspected that was true. It seems that various people who have been here investigating seem to be aware that there were many spirits here. either on a regular basis or coming and going?
I live on.
Yes. And that is a wonderful thing. And can someone tell me what this picture represents? It looks offhand like peacock feathers. Does that refer to someone who used to perform on stage or something else? Can you tell me more about that?
The devil is real.
Yes, evil is real. For certain. And I'm sure that all takes many forms. But as I start winding, getting closer to the last several minutes here, I'll recap one more time. This device to my left here allows you to send pictures through, and I've had several come through today, and thank you for that. This device here in the center is for building words, and this device here on the right lets you pick words from a list. And it has been a very interesting session so far, so thank you for those of you who have communicated. Sometimes I do feel a little bit lost. I don't have
Hot.
responses in context. Hot. Are you saying it's hot where you are? Or where you remember something that was hot? Can you tell me what was hot? It is the last day of July right now, but it's not quite as hot as it has been for the last several days as far as the weather goes. But I'm sure that when you tell me hot, it could refer to many different things. So if you want to clarify that. Yeah, well, I think I will, for 1 minute, I will drop out of infrared and go right into straight black. And then after a minute, I will start turning the white lights back on. For a minute like that.
Better watch out.
Watch out for what? Can you tell me what there is to watch out for? Or is there something to be prepared for? Can you tell me more about that? Like I said, we're just going to stay with the infrared turned off and just see the natural darkness until I get through a minute. Another picture coming through. Well, that looks like a lovely picture of a room. Looks like it might be an older room or a room in an older house. Can someone comment on that a little more? That'd be interesting to hear. Okay, I'm going to start turning this white light back on. Try that. We'll leave it that way for the rest of this session. That looks like the same.
Gilbert.
That looks like the same picture again. Gilbert, hello. Anything you want to add to that before I leave today?
Trumpet.
Trumpet. Okay. Did you play trumpet, Gilbert? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Did you used to play trumpet? Did you play trumpet here at the theater? Or maybe at the Opera House? Can you tell me more about that? Any last pictures or comments? I got about 2 minutes and I'm going to be shutting this down for this visit. I will be, of course, periodically being back here in the building, either down in this part of the basement or in the front part of the basement, or possibly in other places in the building. So there will be other opportunities when I'll be around for those who wish to talk. Anybody? Anything else?
Be fearful.
Of what? I occasionally have warnings like that come through, but no one has told me what there is to watch out for.
Penelope.
Hello. Thank you for joining the conversation. I'm still waiting for someone to tell me what to watch out for, what to be fearful of. I'm still waiting to hear about that. And maybe want to enlighten me about that? Because otherwise I think I'm doing just fine. And I will start in just a moment shutting these down, starting the ones that have been the least busy. And we'll shut down GhostTube.
Daddy.
Daddy. Well, GhostTube is down. Daddy, who are you referring to? It's an interesting comment here in the theater. Can you tell me who that was, who you're talking about? And is that Penelope, or is it someone else who's made that comment? And at this point I'll say last call on this device on the left for pictures. This other device has already been shut down. And the device in the center is still running. That's usually the busiest device that I have and the one that I keep running the longest. And I think we'll get to the point here. It's a little bit longer. I'm going to shut down this device on the left. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Seer is down. Any last comment on this device in the center? I'm going to have to be shutting that one down now.
This place is home.
Well, I'm glad that it feels like home for you. I'm assuming you wouldn't spend time here if it wasn't comfortable for you. Would you like to add anything to that?
Charlie.
Charlie. Hello. Did you just join this conversation, or? Were you connected with some of those earlier comments? I do appreciate the communicating. But I'm pretty much running out of time now for this session. So, once again, it's not the last time I'll be in the building, both in this area and in other areas. But right now I'm looking to shut down this device, this last device here in the center, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Closing that for now. Seer Talker is down. Well, for all of you that took time to speak to me, I do thank you for that. I appreciate the communication. Once again, I will be back at some point in the future, either here or in other parts of the building, probably more towards the front of the building the next time I'm here. I try not to be in the same exact location twice. I wasn't planning on being in the building today except for the rainy weather, so I put off a cemetery walk that I was planning on doing. But once again, thank you for those who have communicated with me tonight. I appreciate that. Best wishes to all of you. Thank you and goodbye.
Before I close this video, let's review the responses I got during this investigation.